Yes crew, this is your boy Stanton and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to look at using Ableton stock plugins to make a nice rolling effects loop for those house, garage and tech house tunes. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay guys, so first of all I've got a tune here that I'm working on, and what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to insert an audio track, and as you can see there I've already made some effects loops, effects loop 2 and 3, but I used another plugin for that. But obviously with everyone not having Filter Freak or Tantra 2, I thought it'd be a good idea just to show you with the Ableton stock plugins. So let's call that effects loop. And then let's just solo the drums, because we're going to record the drums into the audio track. So let's go to audio from, and then drums, and then we're going to click on in. So we've got this signal coming in there. And then we're going to arm the track so we can record it. And then let's just press record. And there we are, job's a good one. And as you can hear there, we've got the drums in on the audio track. Let's just get the full 8 bars, so we'll just crop that, just so we've got the full drums in there. Then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the audio file into the position where I'm going to have my effects loop coming in. Actually, it wouldn't be there, it'd be coming in on this verse here, and it'll be playing all the way through from around 3 minutes into the main break and in there for the wind up. So first of all, let's go to our audio effects and we'll choose an auto filter. Now we're going to use a bandpass filter just because we want to remove some of the low and top end. And then around at the 2K area, going to find the sweet spot just so we can get that some of that nice warpiness. So if we just up the resonance here, we'll just get rid of some of that warpiness and that swishiness, but we want some of that, so it's going to push that back up. Well, I do anyway, because I like that vibe. Then from here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to our pitch modulation, and we're going to choose a phaser. And already just by dropping the phaser on there, we start to get like a nice little effects loop there, and we can see there just on a 2 rate it's moving back and forth. If you put it up to 1, it's gotten a bit faster. But 2 is nice for this, because if we listen to it with the tune now, it's just got that nice groove and it's locked in there. So I'm just going to push up the feedback to around 65. Just listen to it now. it's already given a nice groove to the tune, adding some more energy. So if we just mute that, still got the pace, but we just knock it back in. It's more rolling, it's more hypnotic. So let's go further with it. Let's just put in a little bit of saturation there using the warmth. And if you just go on this little drop down box here, this little arrow, it opens up the wave shape. I'm going to choose a sine wave. You can choose whichever wave you want. You know, we've got a whole selection of them here, but I just like that nice waviness of the sine wave. It's like that shape. Just got to feel like it's really flowing. And then from here, what we're going to do is just going to add in some echo. Let's pull down the wet and the feedback. Going to push up the wet there. Now adding a little bit of feedback as well. Around 18% is nice. You know, you can change the rate as well if you like. Just whatever fits your tune. And already, you know, we're creating a nice little effects loop with some texture. Let's just keep rolling the tune along. We could add in a little bit of reverb as well. Not too much, don't want to drown it out. So from here, what we can do is we can start modulating each of the parameters. So we could start modulating the LFO amount here. We could start modulating the amount on the phaser and the feedback, and also the dry wet. And we can also start modulating the feedback and the wet and any other parameters on each of our effects here. So to do that, let's go over to this folder here that says modulator. Pull in the LFO. And for this one, let's keep the rate at about 1 Hertz there. And if you click on this map here, we're going to map the LFO to the LFO amount here on the filter. And as you can see there, it's modulating the LFO amount on the auto filter there. So if we play it, you can already hear the LFO opening the filter there. But you know, we just want to slow it down a little bit. Sorry, not slow things down, just pull the amount down a bit. And we can push up this minimum as well. Around 25 is nice. Let's just pull down the depth. Sounding nice there. And if you just click on this little box here, it drops down this menu where we can start modulating other parameters with the same LFO as well. So we can map this over to the phaser amount. And if you look at the amount on the phaser, as we pull the max down on the LFO, you'll see that the dial isn't moving all the way around. And then same again with the minimum. Get creative with that, and then we can start mapping the LFO to the feedback as well on the phaser. And just use your ears as well. You know, you could play it with a tune and start moving the minimum and maximum down on the LFO amount. Just to see which desired effect you want there. Oh yes. That's sounding nice. We can do the same with the warmth as well and the saturation. And so on. You know, we can do the same with the wet as well on the phaser. I'm going to keep that on 100 there, just because I want that full wetness of the phaser on the loop. And then what we could do, we just call that LFO 1. Drag in another LFO, and we can do the same with the echo as well. And we can just go absolutely mental with, you know, with the minimum and max amounts, and just get creative with it. So let's just go on the wet again. We'll map LFO 2 to the wet and dry on the echo. We'll pull the rate down here to 0. Just going to pull the maximum down. Let's push back it up a minute. That's kind of nice on 64. Let's listen to it with a track. See how hypnotic and just rolling it is. Just creates that nice skippiness in that groove. Let's do the same on the feedback as well, but let's just have a little bit. Keep that on 0 for the feedback there as well on the echo. Let's just push it up a little bit. And then last but not least, what we could do, we could use the same LFO and map it to the filter frequency position on the auto filter there. So let's just click on map and we'll click on the filter frequency, and as you can see there already, it's moving back and forth to our rate here on LFO 2. Let's just pull this 100% max down. Let's just push up the minimum. And on this minimum here, I just want it to stay around this area here, around 1K. Just around this area, because it's getting that nice swoopiness, that warpiness, you know, similar to what you hear in the speed garage sound, you know, that resonance, just, you know, that nice sweep. Let's listen to it with a tune. So if you turn up the rate now, it'll just start going really quick. And you can see that it's doing it. It's affecting the signal here. Put it back to 0.33. And you know, if you want to change these rates during the tune, we can just go on our little drop down menu here, click on rate, we'll click on depth. As you can see there, Ableton will just trigger the depth there, so you can start writing in some automation here on the clip. So just click on rate again. And maybe have it go a little bit quicker as it gets towards the end of the bar. Let's just delete that automation there. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much how I go about making my effects loops using the Ableton stock plugins. You know, you can do this with Filter Freak or Tantra 2. I'll just quickly show you now on Filter Freak 2. or Filter Freak, one of the two anyway. Show you my plugins folder. You know, it's so easy with the Filter Freak, Soundtoys Filter Freak, that is. I typically use this preset a lot when it loads. Even in my squeaky chair. So the bounce, sweep down. Just push up this mix here. Already there. Just cuts everything out. And we just got that nice resonance, sweepy loop. If you listen to it with a tune now, and you know, if you go into, let's use the next one, this clean resonance down sweep. Use this one as well. Have it on 2 bars. They've got into this tweak menu here. We can pull over the shape editor here, and the modulation will go up into a triangle shape. As you can hear there. Going up and it's going down. And the good thing with the shape editor here is we can make our own shapes. You know, making LFO shapes, you know, and for modulation in these plugins is unbelievable. And you know, just go back into 1 second. Oh, don't, it's not wanting to play a ball, is it? There we go, let's kick it back on the triangle. There you go. Let's just get rid of that. And we'll put these back on. Not sure why that's not working, but there you go, guys. That's how I make the effects loop. And what you could do, just gonna go to our mixer and draw in some volume automation. And I just want it automating in from this section here. Just steadily build that energy. And then just fast forward a bit. And then we can have it automating down here on this section just before the drop a little bit. And there you go, guys. That's just a tune I'm working on and how I go about making them effects loops. Nice one. Okay guys, just to recap, we've looked at making a nice rolling effects loop for those house, garage and tech house tunes. We've looked at using Ableton's auto filter, the phaser and the echo, and then using Ableton's LFO tool to modulate certain parameters so we can create some movement and that nice hypnotic feel and vibe to the loop. I've also looked at using some volume automation and when to bring the loop in and out of the tune, just so we can keep the track rolling and keep that energy moving. Go away today, take what you've learned from this session and start implementing this sound and these techniques into your own tunes. Let me know in the comments section below which is your favourite tune with a nice modulated rolling effects loop in there. If you want to get my help personally, you can shoot me a message on Instagram or Facebook and we can chat some more on there. Or if you like, you can donate to the channel via the link below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.